Great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
See how many wins I can get. I got 2 last night.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
Yeah, that shit is trash.
And we will not get a run
My shit
back
was
here
like
to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Let's see if we can go right here. Last night I was playing against some dude and he was using the Dolphins. I literally gave bro the game and I still won by 1 point. It's a wrong play. We're running the ball.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner.
That nigga ran out of bounds.
Gigantic loss, kept retreating, steps out, that goes down as a sack. And a big loss of yardage.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp,
depends how this
plug
goes.
in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They dropped that shit. Oh, that's in like another. That's only in like 50 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably still do.
So on 4th down, the Broncos send Corliss Waitman out to punt. Back deep, Trent Taylor. And taken right on the 30.
Damn,
a nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow, rolling to his right.
Oh, ain't no fucking way, bro.
And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it.
Ain't no
I think he was calling, his receiver was calling
that.
for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I'm not sure that you would call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
On 3rd down, Murray. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They go play action with Wilson.
Yep. Oh, shit. Bro.
He'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket,
I fucking had him.
The coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll give up the gut for Murray. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Oh, you're running the fucking ball.
They go with Murray again.
No.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Let that nigga roll over.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Run the ball again, bro, because you're not passing that motherfucker.
On 1st down, Murray. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
I swear to God, you pass that motherfucker, I'm picking that bitch.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Murray. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A handoff. It's Murray. Oh, nice move. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2
you're
on
running
3rd down try so far on this drive. Play action. It's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third
What
down.
the fuck ever, bro? Roughing the
goal,
passer, my ass.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean,
You're fucking
plays
running
happen,
this. I don't
let
know
it
what's
go.
up.
It's over. Instead,
I'm gonna
creates a
stop
penalty.
Murray.
Never mind. They gonna let your ass go in.
Touchdown, Broncos. A strong run there, boy, when he gets it, especially around the goal line, like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket,
I
isn't it?
blocked
When
that
all else
motherfucker.
fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Come on. Let's drive down the score.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 22, Burrow. And that
Whatever.
is incomplete.
Catch that fucking ball,
A lot of
Chase.
force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll roll him out right.
Let that boy run. And you fucking fumble the ball, bro.
It's picked up by the Broncos.
Oh my fucking
This
goodness.
game has me
You gotta be
doing
fucking
flashbacks.
kidding
And
me, bro.
remembering when I was
How the
playing
fuck that
and seeing
nigga-
a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. Going with a screen for Murray. And he'll be stopped well short.
Hey, go
Only
field
2
goal.
yards
Don't
there.
be greedy
4th
now.
and 3. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0
Better
ball
take the
game.
points, bro. You're not getting this. Better take your 3 little points.
They'll try and run with Murray. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Wilson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Eric Saubert, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
We're down 14, man.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Come on, nigga.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. To throw again on 2nd down.
Bro, hold on to the fucking ball.
Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to
God
3rd
fucking
down.
damn.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That one taken in by T. Higgins. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 73 yards. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on. Let's stop that boy. We'll get the ball back in there.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Steps away to his left.
Make that boy from
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
Yep.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now we got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of data.
Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw for Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
You ain't scoring nothing, so you only got 1 play, bro. You only got 3 seconds. Kick that ball right back to me.
Final play of the half.
Pick.
It's Wilson. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Go, 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 go.
Picked off by Eli Apple. He'll be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he returns this to the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him, because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. From midfield now, Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson
I ain't gonna play nobody for money, because I know if I win, ain't nobody gonna send the money or nothing like that. I ain't playing nobody for money. I'll play y'all for money.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
To throw is Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Sommer. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Wilson, rolling to his right.
Nope.
His throw incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try to make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yep, I just seen that.
Here's Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory.
Run the ball,
now with a
You're running the ball.
10
You're going
at the
right.
32-yard line.
Nope.
Now a give. This is Murray. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
You ain't changing nothing about your play, bro.
Another run for Murray on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Again, it's Murray. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Take your field goal.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Get no some points have been in the middle.
And their job is to be man on man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing it for a loss.
Oh, this boy tripping. This boy tripping.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right.
Pick.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals
Should have taken 3 points, bro.
To their own
You done fucked up.
line. The 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Burrow gonna run that motherfucker.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. Dumps it off to Mixon. All that for a 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow will throw. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Burrow. And it's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free. And it's
shit to lose, nigga. I'm going for
critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Chase now on the jet sweep. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's
told you,
nice,
bro, you should have just took your 3 points.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Burrow looking to pass.
Run that motherfucker.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter.
GG, Brody.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
It was 14-0. You get it for 14-point lead.
Here's McPherson to send this one away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. 3 yards remain for second down. Now Wilson. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty. 3rd and long. It's Wilson.
Pick.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they have. All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down,
come on, Jamar Chase, you had
that's
that,
asking
bro.
a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll
There's
look
no
back
reason
on
you
this
should
game
drop that
and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
On third down, Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 48 yards. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Nobody was back there. It's easy, man. He already beat you.
This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Who's next?
The Broncos onto the
Christian,
field
who should I
ready
do
to start
next?
their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Wilson.
Pick.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
That boy about caught that motherfucker in one hand.
Hard, but also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow on the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll give it to Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. The Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this. No, okay.
Pick. Another pick. Let's get a pick 6. Fuck it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film,
Cowboys,
find out where the game was really lost.
Next.
But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Come on, bro. Throw the ball. I'm trying to get picked. Got one more. This boy was up 14-0, and I came back and scored 42, and that boy ain't scored shit.
One last shot for Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Jeez.
Well, this game, it was
that boy got his ass kicked.
Never really in doubt, Charles. You and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone,
bro, taking it out.
McKenzie.
What the fuck?
Singletary to get the drive started. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. To throw, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to have a Bills first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. To the air, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. 14 yards that time for number 14. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They run for the first time with James Cook.
Yeah, like all the way up too.
Pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this
never be greedy. Always take your 1 point.
They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Damn, bro, move your big ass on my way.
At the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
6-0 our score after 1. First down, Prescott. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Touchdown! Dak Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for.
Yep. Pick. Go, Blaine.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, it's one thing to get the interception. It was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind, blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Good shit,
and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that's...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboys.
This man about to quit. Bro finna quit. Nah, don't quit. Don't quit. That boy quit. That boy quit. That boy quit. We made that boy quit. That boy quit. Let's use the boys again. That boy quit. Oh, that's tough.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. First play, here's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson.
That boy got
brought down at the 27. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
That was a good play.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay?
Boy got me on
Here
my
they are
toes.
celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Pick.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to get this down near the 25. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys they used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. Slide. Oh. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott.
Ain't no fucking way bro just jumped like that.
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Right now.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Cook again. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Prescott on 1st down. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And again, it's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Throwing, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Here's Cousins. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he whips that one incomplete there.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott being chased out left. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 19 yards away. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
Throwing is Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Final play of the half, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, Sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. That's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
2-0, and they gave the last nigga quit, bro. I had to use the Cowboys again.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Oh, God.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Inside give to Elliott. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the red zone now, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Come back now.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Play fake. Cousins. 18 yards the gain for number 18. First down. Here's Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Come on, now.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins.
I knew you was doing it again. I don't know why the fuck I didn't stay right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cousins. Open man.
Bro, why are you just standing there?
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Up the middle, it's Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
4th quarter.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throw caught there by Osborne. Wow. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Take your 3 points.
They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play.
Why do these people keep trying me? Why?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go.
And this boy gonna quit. This man gonna quit. What was his username?
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Got too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm, making hits with hit boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees.
What's next? What is next? Who should I be next?
What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass captain publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out. Great tits, New York's J. Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. The top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. The top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? Why would I?
I told my boss, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track, I was messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to clinch. I'ma drive real fast cause you know I shoot quick. Just like traffic Kelsey, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, I ain't know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it open. I'm quarterbacking like I'm Kyler Murray. Trying to win, I'm up at practice early. Going crazy, I just ripped the jersey. It's the first half and we done dropped 30. We just up to scoring them, boy. I told my boss, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like I scored again, diamonds on them dance. I can hear the music playing with the band. Crowd going wild, dived in the fans. I'm locking in on a mission, I turn on my vision. You young and she get like me. I got your shorty, she with me. I gave her a jersey, I told her to join my team. It's best you go where it's safe. You know how I play. I get to a sack like Frank. You can teach money to fly. I turn it at hop. I catch it and go to the bank. It's crazy, I'm used to the lights. I'm shining so bright. This body will cover my face. You see me working and working.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. And incomplete to open things up.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Murray sets to throw on 4th.
Whoa.
Incomplete. They cannot convert.
How you gonna fucking...
And they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And this one quickly to Lamb. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 32 yards. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
It's all good.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Why am I doing stupid shit?
What
the
fuck? The Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A first down carry by Elliott.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Elliott. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
That's a good
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
This time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Elliott.
Whoa, what the fuck ever.
For a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they
throw the fucking ball away, bro.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
Y'all fucking switch. That's not what the fuck I said to do.
Leaves your hands.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Murray now.
Whatever, bro. There ain't no fucking way.
Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. The tackle there by Ben Neiman.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Here's Prescott. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 2nd and 9, Prescott to the right side and complete to Washington. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
I found 2 picks. I should have fucking
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact.
I've won 3 or 4 already, but bro's beating me 14-0 right now in the game. I fucking threw 2 picks I shouldn't have fucking threw, bro. I ain't gonna pick though. I do gotta stop. Just gotta stop him.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Just gotta stop him. Gotta play smart and I'm done. What you doing? Pick.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted
I'm the Cardinals
game. So you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit.
I picked the Cardinals. I ain't never used the Cardinals
game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
I'll come back.
Marr able to put this one
I got
through,
faith in you.
and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Murray now on first down. And that is
catch the fucking ball and hold it, bro.
A little too good there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Murray from midfield. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now Murray. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray to Connor on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
The fucking
a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And the end result of that play,
that should have been a pick.
You're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not when you expected when the play began.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Here's Murray. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend, because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it.
But
how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there, because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Pollard again. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, yeah, my mama, nigga, we gonna fucking run it up. This gonna be my last game. I'm gonna take a shower, go get something to eat, and then come back and play the game. But I probably won't stream until y'all get on.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott now. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 35.
I'm the Cardinals. I'm fucking down 14, bro. I threw 2 picks right away, and bro went and scored.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're in the same page.
I was being dumb, bro.
Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more.
I've won 3 or 4 games in a row, nigga. I ain't lost yet.
See what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12
First game I played, I was down
14-0.
14-0. Came back and beat that nigga 2 to 14.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
I fucking knew it, bro. There's 3 niggas right there.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here.
I'm going to lose this fucking one. I ain't even going to bullshit you, nigga. This one's a GG's, nigga. Shit. This nigga's finna run the ball.
Pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Pollard going to try the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It was Marcus Golden that time who came roaring in to get him.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
First fucking down.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
It went right back to
fucking
him, but he
stop
pretty
this
much had
nigga.
nowhere
Let's
to
go
go on
score.
that
Get a
play.
fucking
The
pick or
previous
something.
carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott.
And that nigga wide fucking open, bro. Wide fucking open for what?
All the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter.
But he got my
the
ass
ball
in this
for quite
game.
a while, and they keep
GG,
on converting.
my nigga.
Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. On the ground with a tight end.
And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction.
Up,
they needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This is taken at about the 14. About set for this next drive on the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
I read that so fucking wrong.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. 68 yards
nigga, I'm trash.
Now as he's carried it 16 times.
Boy,
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field.
Boy, you got me fucked up, nigga. Nigga, I just beat this nigga first game that I got on, nigga. 42-14. I made the other 2 niggas quit. Then I come against you, nigga, and I'm just playing like shit. I ain't trash, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. Run that shit back.
They'll try to run some clock now with Elliott. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll.
If this you I'm playing, run that shit back, nigga.
That's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 39 yards. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
All right, bet.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out.
Say less. After this game, I just took an L. 3-1. I'm gonna take a shot, go get something, and then come back. So by then, you'll probably be on by the time I even get back. I'm just gonna go down the street real quick. Football.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point. CD down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout stat,
they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Nigga, run that shit back, nigga. I don't give a fuck about this game, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. I'll beat your ass, nigga, for real, for real.
Defense has a touchdown.
Nigga, I'll make you quit on this motherfucker, nigga. Keep fucking playing.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And this one was
Is this you I'm playing?
They just add on to that big lead.
If not, then fucking add me, nigga, and I'm gonna beat your ass for talking shit. Make your ass quit, nigga.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one.
Okay, then add me, nigga, and I'm gonna play you, and I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna make you quit on this motherfucker, nigga. I'm gonna make you break your fucking controller on that motherfucker.
And they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Murray trying again after the pick 6. And this will be swung out here for counter. He's got room past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good work after
I don't want your number, nigga. What the fuck I'm gonna do with your number? You ain't getting my number.
Here's Murray. Buying time to his left. Murray fighting, lost the football.
That nigga was down. I don't do a fuck.
I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah,
bro, somebody kick this nigga out this motherfucker,
writing
bro.
a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
And the throw on the sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to be down at the 35.
You better go back and watch this motherfucking stream, nigga, and show who's trash, nigga. That's 1 game out of 4 I lost. You'll see I made 2 niggas quit now.
That you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Throwing. Prescott. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
GG's though, whoever I just played.
And a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis.
All right, y'all. I'm about to take a shower, get something to eat, and I'll be back when Jonathan get on, and we'll stream whatever game we about to play. This boy fucked me up though. I take my L.